not necessarily make friends, but because there's so many people in your classes, it's harder than even at community college to make those connections, especially in your first semester when you're not used to it. It's just a little overwhelming. But my favorite thing in general is just the whole community at Berkeley. Everyone's, for the most part, so accepting and so open-minded that you don't, even though you're in such a big campus, you feel like you're a part of something. You don't feel alone for the most part, and I really like that about it.
I think along with, it's one and the same. It's like, it's great being at such a big campus where there's so many people and there's so much diversity. But at the same time, I feel sometimes like I miss the small community feel of a community college, and being able to say like, oh, I've been in the class with somebody for the last like 3 semesters, and just having that type of camaraderie. But at the same time, yeah, there's ways for you to find like niches in here as well, where you feel like you're a part of a smaller community, and so that in that way you feel part of the larger Berkeley community.
Are classes always that big, like 600 students class, or do you have like more?
No, I think if you take under lower division classes, they might be a little bit bigger. But once you're in your major with the upper division classes, my classes are 15, 20 students. I'm taking 4 classes this semester, and 20 students, I think, at the most. So it really depends, and I do get to see the students. Like some students we all taken the 4 classes that I'm taking, so I get to see them because they're within the major. Yeah.
Excuse me, I miss your major.
Spanish language and literature.
Yeah, it's the same. It really depends. Definitely the lower division classes are definitely going to be the largest ones because there's so many people trying to take them. But once you start moving into your major requirements, or your major classes, they start getting smaller. I think it depends on what major you're in, how big your classes are. Because I've only taken one of my major classes, but it was still over 100 people. But then again, you do have those smaller sections where you have maybe like 15, 20 people, where you get to discuss basically the same material from the class.
Yeah, I'm fulfilling most of my, I still have a few under lower division classes, and those are the big classes that I'm taking. So